All right, this is Saltus Hungaricus from the grade 4 list. It's got some double stopping in it, so I thought this would be a useful one to cover. So, like as always, we take one thing at a time. We do it very well. So, first thing is going to be the notes. So we start off with a very simple C major scale, but then we have a double stop. And as always, when we do double stops, we have to remember about Pythagoras' theorem with the triangles. So remember that when you are playing on one string, you're the side of the triangle. As soon as you go across two strings, you become the hypotenuse because there is a distance here between the strings. So we just have to stretch our fingers out ever so slightly further when we're doing double stops. And if you move your fingers about one at a time, make sure that one of them's in tune. So with these chords in particular, we have a C and a G here. And because we're in C major, I would always tune the E to the C here in this chord. So you find the C first, then you tune the E to it. And then when we pivot up here to the sixth, the E to C, you keep your E where it was before, and you make sure that next C is in tune with it, and then obviously you have to tune the B to the D there. And then just go back and forth until it sounds right. So that's the notes there in that first little bit. Then we have the chords in the next bit. As before. Tune the E first, tune the C first, and then put the E to the C. And obviously you do the work to tune the chords just the same way you did before, just up high, work on one note at a time, then tune the other one to it. So that's how I'd work on the notes overall. Then the next thing I would look at with this particular piece is the rhythm. I would make sure that I got my chords in time. Now, when you've got a 4-note chord or a 3-note chord, it's important to remember that the ear will hear the top of the chord most strongly, which means you need to put the bottom of the chord before the beat. So as you can see there, the bottom of the chord goes before the beat. And that way you hear bum, 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 bum instead of ba-dee-dum, bum, bum, ba-yum. Sounds wrong if you try and put the bottom of the chord on the beat. So that would be the rhythm. The other thing to remember in this piece here is with all the chords and the fast stuff going on, it's very easy to rush the slow things. So just make sure make sure you take your time on the slow notes. So enjoy the crotchets when you get there. And then obviously you can work on the articulation. Do some work to make sure that the staccatos are separate enough. Make sure that you've got nice leans on those tenutos in bar 12 on the crotches. And once you've got that comfortable, then obviously it comes time to do the phrasing, which is kind of tricky here because you've got all the chords. But I would say... so just get a feel for what direction you want in the phrase here. You maybe try a few things. That might be one that you want to do. Think about leaning on each bar line because it gives it a bit more emphasis. Try 3 or 4 different ideas and then practice whichever one you think sounds best.